Okay, we are on day 22. So today is called weight loss and fat burn. So we're using some weights, and I've just gone through the workout. It's hard without being deadly. So we know that as we age, we start to lose muscle mass, and it's really important in order for us to burn fat reserves in our body to be doing weight-bearing exercises and incorporate weights into our workouts. You don't need heavy weights. I've got just little 2 kg ones. You might want to go a little bit heavier for some exercises. So if you have a 2 and a 3, maybe have a 3 handy, because some things we're doing just one weight. So let's go over some of the exercises that you might not have seen before. I'm going to grab my one heavier weight just in case I decide I want it. Okay, so we have T's and a hinge, pretty easy. Legs come out, shoulder distance, and we're just going to hinge the body forward, keeping those arms reaching out wide to the side. So we're just hinging and lifting, and we're doing that to prepare our back for our flies. Okay, we have got our speed skaters with weights. So that's just tapping the weights down, or you can hold them in. Okay, we have dumbbell chest press. I'm sure you've seen these at the gym before, lying on your back. Make sure you pull the rib cage down with these. Okay, you want to see a little bit of space under your lower back, but you want those ribs not to be flared up like this. You want to pull them down, engaging the abdominals. So your whole transversus in your center of your core working. And if you put your hand on your belly, it should feel braced. Okay, and then you're just pushing those hands up over the chest, not over the face, over the chest, okay, or directly over the shoulders and down. Okay, we have got side lunge with arm raise. So that is lunging, and the opposite leg that comes out, the arm comes out. So lunge with a lateral arm raise. So side lunge with lateral arm raise. Okay, and we have got wood chops. So wood chops, you grab one weight, palms face in towards each other. Stance is nice and wide. In fact, you can have them slightly turned out here. And you're going to squat down to the left, turn up to the right. Point that toe, pivot the hip, and squeeze the glute. So you get that whole connection down that leg and reach with the arms. Again, keeping those abdominals braced, keeping the rib cage down. And then back down again and pivot. So we do one side and then the other. And I think that is about it. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. So let's just get going with it. Yeah, that looks good. So let's just get going with it. So we've got 34 minutes on the clock, including our rest times. We start with hip circles, no weights, just for our warm-up. So let's get up to standing, and we're going to start with our hip circles. Let's go. So feet in a nice wide base of support. And all we're doing is just gently rolling the circles, the hips, the circles, the hips, in circles in one direction. Keeping the sternum lifted, the spine long, just working through the hips, and then change direction. Nice and relaxed here. Try not to let the chest collapse in with the circles. Always think about that length in the spine, the length we're creating on our recovery days, and into center. Now we're going to do some scissor jacks just to warm the body up. So make these as hard or as gentle as you want. Okay, today isn't about cardio. So those are our scissor jacks. Remember, you can just step it in if that's where you want to be today. Okay, but I want you to make sure that those arms are really pushing down with force, like you're swimming in mud. Okay, keep the spine long and just let the heart rate come up a little bit here. Keep breathing, soft jumping in the knees, using the inner thighs to cross those legs in. So think, squeeze the inner thighs together. You're halfway there. Squeeze, lengthen the spine, push the arms down. Make sure that you don't hyperextend your arms in your jacks though. That's quite a common thing for people to do. So if you need to, keep a gentle bend in the elbow. And keep jumping. 10 seconds left. That's it, nice and soft in those knees. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we've got power squats next. So feet slight turn out, arms in front, squat it down and down. So you're bringing that body nice and low, keeping that chest lifted. Make sure your knees are going over your toes. Adjust your foot position if you need to. Keep breathing, working into those muscles and getting that heart rate back down after those jacks. So if you're a cardio person or a strength person, there's always something that somebody doesn't like. My cardio is rubbish because I do so much bar, but my strength is pretty good, especially in my legs. So everybody has weakness, everybody has strengths, and you just gotta try and push yourself through your weaknesses and embrace those strengths. 3 seconds left. There we go, good job. Okay, arm circles forward. Get a nice shoulder stance, reach those arms up, palms facing forward. Let's do 3 big circles forward. 2, 1. Then reach them out. Here we go, little itty bitty arm circles. Keep the core braced. Lengthen the spine, don't wobble around like a wet noodle. Nice and tall and long. Reaching those fingertips wide away from each other, strong through those shoulders. We're just doing it short today. It's just part of our warm-up. 2, 1. Good job. And 3 circles forward. 3, 2, 1. And let's go backwards. Here we go. 3, reach those arms wide. 2, enjoy the slow big circles. 1. And then bring them out to that T and little baby circles back. That's it. Keeping the core braced. Keep the legs contracted. Reach those fingertips long. Find that length in the whole body, length across the shoulders, lengthen the fingertips, lengthen the quads. The glutes are working to keep us nice and stable. Abs are braced. Here we go. 3 circles back. 3, 2, 1. We're coming down the floor for our Spider-Man push-ups, the Spider-Man planks. So you're going to come onto your elbows, push into the elbows, legs come back, stay nice and low, pull the knee in. Now you can do these on your knees if you want to. I think I forgot to show you these, but we've done them lots before. So it's knee up towards the armpit, keeping the hips low, keeping the core braced. And just like your Spider-Man climbing up a wall. Keep the head framed between the shoulders, you're halfway there. Keep breathing, keep those hips low, keep that lateral rotation of the legs so the knees spinning out to the side. Like a Spider-Man, climbing up a wall, 5 seconds left. So this is just warming up those shoulders so we can get into our weights. Okay, T-hinge. Let's stand up. Nice wide shoulder distance stance, arms out to a T. Here we go, hinge it forward. Then use the back line of the body, lift it up. So you're using your glutes, your hamstrings, your back, your shoulders. Hinge it forward. And lift it up. Belly pulled in here. Hinge it forward. Stretch those hamstrings. And lifting up. And your hands will rotate slightly with the movement. So your palms face the floor as you come down. Face the floor as you come up. So you get a little bit of rotation in the glenohumeral joint. And bend it over. Stretch the hamstrings. Lift from the back, from the glutes. And over. So your shoulders have been warming up here right between those shoulder blades. And over. And lift it up. Let's come down to the floor for our first dumbbell exercises. Dumbbell chest press. Okay. So get yourself nice and comfortable on the floor. Weights. Remember, pull that rib cage down and in. Get that nice connection with the ribs. Hands over the shoulders. Pull them down with control. Push them up. So keep that belly braced in the whole time. You're not jamming your back into the floor. You can if you need to. If your back is feeling a little bit sensitive today, then definitely move into that imprinted position. Otherwise, maintain your neutral, but pull the ribs towards the hips so that your chest and your spine are in a nice long neutral alignment. And don't let gravity just collapse those weights in. Think about control. Releasing them slowly down, pushing them slowly up. Work with your breath. Pushing them slowly up and down and push. Slowly down. Keep those ribs pulled in. Keep the abdominals working here. Lift the pelvic floor. Make sure your knees aren't splaying out to the side. They're hip distance. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, renegade rows. So let's flip ourselves over into that plank. Dumbbells are down, shoulder distance. Here we go. Push it down, push it up, pull, pull. So you can skip the push-up today, or you can do them on your knees. Take the option that feels good for you. But you might find that actually you're a bit stronger than you were 5 days ago when we did these. So actually, they're not so bad. I can try them in a full push-up, or I can just try them in a full plank and skip the push-up. Okay, so take the option that feels good for you, but make sure you don't let those hips collapse when you come up. Come up in one piece. That's it, that's your time. Dumbbell fly. In a hinge, so come up to standing, feet are shoulder distance apart. Coming into a little bit of a hinge here. So incline chest position, hands towards the floor, elbows come straight out to the side. Straight up. So make sure that your hands don't come higher than your shoulders. Your elbows can come higher if your hands are down, but your hands don't come higher than the shoulders. And don't pinch in the neck or in those upper traps. If you're having any neck issues, pull the hands back slightly, okay? Pull them back and bend the elbows back and up rather than just straight out to the sides. Okay, if you have no neck issues, we're trying to go straight, up and in using the backs of the shoulders. Get those rhomboids connected. Keeping the back nice and strong in this hinge. This is why we did those hinges to warm up. My body doesn't like these, but that's okay. They're good for me. Okay, don't pinch those shoulders. Just keep them going up and in. 2, 1. Good. We've got step left squats. So just to the left, dumbbells in. Nice brace position, step and squat. Bring it in. Squat. You don't have to squat when you bring it in. You can just squat. Some people like that little momentum though. Get a little bit of cardio in there with it. Or you just step and squat. Squat. Make sure that your knees are tracking over those toes. Chest is staying lifted. So I'm not collapsing forward. I'm staying lifted. Powering through those legs with that extra weight. You can drop one weight if you need to. And make sure when you come to that left leg that the weight is equal across both legs. And we're going to go to the right. So bring the dumbbells down. Walk for a minute. And here we go. Dumbbells up, step right. In. So don't just tap the foot out, but keep all the weight on the left. You want to make sure the weight is equal across both feet. When you step in, you'll have more weight on the left than on the right. But when you step it out, you want that transfer weight. Transfer the weight. Keep the chest lifted. These should be starting to burn a bit by now. Keep the chest lifted, keep breathing. Belly in. You guys are doing great. Day 22. That's it. Good job. Okay, speed skaters. So we're just touching the weight down as we go. They're not plyometric today. They're just a reach and touch. So pull the dumbbell to your chest and the other one comes down. Alternately, you can pull your elbow back so you get a bit of a row while you reach forward. So take the option that feels good for your shoulders. So if you're having any neck or shoulder pain, just those little bicep curls here with it will be good. If you want to work the back of your shoulders more, then pull it up. Pull it up. Keep going. Keep that chest lifted, even though we're hinged forward. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, whew. And round 2. Back on our back, chest press. Woohoo! Come down to the mat, nice and relaxed. Pelvis is connected, rib cage in, Here we go. Dumbbells straight up to the ceiling. Bring it down. And breathing. Letting that heart rate come down again. So you can see, even with just a little bit of weight, with your cardio, how much more it makes your heart race. And that's kind of why, in a way, when we first start an exercise routine, we tend to lose weight quite quickly, and then we get this plateau. And it's because we've been carrying around that extra weight, so it's harder on the body. The body has to work harder. And as we lose the weight, you need to pick up the exercises, or the body's just working a little bit less, actually. Renegade rows. On those feet or on those knees, hands under the shoulders. Push it up. Row it. Brace the core. Push it up. Pull. Pull. Push. So elbows are close to the body with those push-ups. They're tricep push-ups. Just like our chimichangas, chaturangas. Ooh. 17 seconds left. Ooh. Push through those shoulders. Remember, take the option that's for you. Slow it down if you need to. Ooh. Use your breath. Good job. Stand back up. Ooh. Give your body a rest. Get a drink if you need to. We've got dumbbell fly hinges. So come to that hinge, feet are shoulder distance, lift those dumbbells up into those flies. And keep breathing. Remember, don't pinch in that neck. If you need to, just pull the elbows out to the side like this. Okay, make them a little bit less. And you'll still work through the middle of the shoulders, but without going into those upper trapezius. So take the option that feels good for you. Palms facing each other, arms come out, palms face to you, elbows come back, okay? More like a wide row. So take the option that feels good for you. Or like I said before, just slightly back. So you're still flying, but you're staying below the shoulder level. That's it. 12 seconds left. Keep going, almost there. You guys are doing great. 5 seconds left. 1. Okay, side left squats. Little towel there. Here we go. Stepping to the left and squatting. Keep that chest lifted. Belly's pulled in. Chest is lifted. Using the inside and the outside of the thigh. Bring yourself down and in. Make sure those knees are coming over the toes. Really working into those thighs with that bit of extra weight. And 4 extra kg doesn't seem like much, but it definitely is. Keep going, 5 seconds left. You're doing brilliant. There's a monkey. That's it, give yourself a rest, coming over to the right. Here we go. Dumbbells in, step it up. 45 seconds. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, you can do a little tricep kick back as you come up. Or you can just stay here and focus on those legs. Remember, you might just be a little bit of a squat. That's okay. Take the option that's right for your body. Got speed skaters after this. And then our next series. Our next block of exercises. We're pretty much halfway done the workout here. Good job. So after these speed skaters, you're halfway done. Here we go. Step it out, tap it down. So remember, you can just bicep curl it in, or you can pull it up in a row. Take the option that feels good for you. Maybe mix it up a bit, but keep that chest lifted no matter what the option, and really reach through that leg. Don't forget, this is about the side lunge. It's about the heart rate. Push. So you can see I'm alternating between row and bicep. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Those are done. I'm going to drop one weight because we've got dumbbell wood chops next. So you can choose to go for one heavier weight if you want, or just one light. Here we go. From the left first. Left. Reach it up to the right. Left. Left. Reach. Actually, I'm going to grab my heavier weight here. So I'm using a 3 now. So not quite as much as 2 of my weights, but more than 1. Remember to push from that hip, squeeze the glute. And chop it. Find you in a lumberjack. These are also really good with a medicine ball. Whew, okay. Transition, other side. Reach it down to the right, up to the left. Here we go, pick it up. Reach. Reach. Remember to protect your knees. Make sure that bend is coming out over the toe. Reach. Pivot in that hip, squeeze the glute. So you're working through the obliques to get that rotation in the torso, but it's also coming from the hip and from that back glute. And your triceps are pushing those weights up together with your biceps. Up. That's it, 3 seconds left. That's it, good job. Alternate dumbbell lunges. Grab your weights. Here we go. Step it forward and in. And in. Make sure those knees are tracking over the toes. Keep the hips and the shoulders square. Keep the dumbbells up. You can do this with one in front of the chest if you want. Like this. Lunge. Lunge. Keep going. Find that nice deep lunge connection with the back glute. Keep the belly connected. Don't arch that lower back. We're more than halfway there. 20 seconds left. Okay, keep those elbows lifted so your arms are still active. We're in an isometric contraction. Hips and shoulders square. 3 seconds left. Overhead press. You can stay with your single weight and push it straight up and down. Or grab your doubles, dumbbells to the shoulders, push it up and down. Soft bend in the knees. So take the option that feels best for you. Get that heart rate down. Pull the belly in. I find inhaling on the up helps keep that rib cage connected. We're halfway there. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Alternate side lunge with the touch and the arm raise. Okay, so that is, remember, step it out with one side, lift the arm with the other. You can lift with a bent elbow if you need to. Otherwise, it's like our skaters, but not as low. And you're bringing your weight down towards your foot. You can come all the way to the foot if that's for you, if that's for your hips and your legs today. But make sure you're stepping out to the side, not to the back. And if you don't want to keep coming up, you can, lunge, 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 just sway side to side. That's another option for these. Otherwise, it's a bit more up down, which means you're working the heart rate a little bit more. And also gives you a chance to connect with that center base of support. Keep going. 6 seconds left. Oh, good job. We're back to wood chops. Grab a single weight, and here we go, starting on the left. Pull it down, reach it up, down. So I can feel my body fatiguing because I did not put good fuel in it yesterday. I had soup and a cheese quesadilla for lunch, some leek and potato soup, cheese quesadilla for lunch. I had fish and chips for tea and cake for breakfast. And I just gone with clotted cream and jam for breakfast. Sorry, and a cake for dessert. So not good food in my body yesterday. And I can feel it today. I'm fatiguing that much faster than I normally would. So my heart is thumping away here. So think about that. Fuel is important. Even if you're not trying to lose weight, this sort of program, what you put in your body, makes such a huge difference to how you recover and how much energy you have for your next day's workout. So always think quality, and if you have good quality, you can have huge amounts of quantity. Squeeze that back glute, reach, twist through the torso. So it would have been better to skip the chips, have a really nice big salad. It would have been better to skip the clotted cream and just have butter and jam. Use a lot less. It would have been better to have maybe one piece of cake instead of 2 alternate dumbbell lunges. Grab your dumbbells. Here we go. Lunge it forward and back. Arms are staying active. Whether you've got one weight or 2, dumbbells are at shoulder height. And lunging. Squeezing that back leg, back glute, pushing off with the front. Keeping the hips and the shoulders square. Belly's braced to protect that lower back. Good job. Oops, lost my balance. Keep going, 25 seconds left. Keep the shoulders up. Really powering through those legs here today. We're just about done this set, and then we move into the arms. Keep going, 5 seconds left. Good job. Okay, overhead press. Shoulder feet can be wide. Remember, you can do the one dumbbell, push it up, pull it down. Up, pull it down, or the 2, elbows out wide. Just take the option that feels good for you. Breathe, keep the abdominals braced. Keep breathing. Your shoulders will thank you for this tomorrow. Maybe not thank you, but if you start with fatigue with 2, drop it to 1, 10 seconds left. You can do it, guys, 5 seconds. Good job, alternate side lunge, touch with the arm raise. Here we go, I'm gonna lunge to the right, lift with the left. Lunge. So keep that spine long and the chest lifted as you step out to the side. You get a little bit of a rotation in that chest because you're reaching down for your supporting foot and out to counteract the balance of that reaching leg. Keep going. You guys are doing great. 15 seconds left. Keep smiling. Got sweat dripping in my eye. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lateral arm raises. Straight out to the sides. Here we go. Pick up those weights. Feet or shoulder distance. Straight out. You might need to drop your weights here and just do your arms. You might need a lighter set of weights. That's okay. Take the option that feels good for you. Okay? Don't stress yourself. Just push yourself. 10 seconds left. You can bend the elbows if that's too much with arms straight. There we go. Okay, dumbbell split lunge jumps. Okay, I'm going to take one weight into my chest. Lunge, lunge. It's a little lunge jump here. You can just, if that's where you're at today, otherwise we're going to lunge. Soften those feet. 22 seconds left. Keep that back lifted. We're on day 22. It's hard. 10 seconds left, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Okay, triceps. Let's come into a forward hinge. Feet or shoulder distance apart. And you're going to kick those triceps back behind you. Okay, take a lighter weight if you need to. There we go. Keep the chest lifted. Maximum contraction of those triceps. If that's too much for you, you have any tension in your back, stand it up one weight, straight up to the ceiling. Shaving up the back of your head. Okay, so take the option that feels good for your body. Also, you can choose to do these in a lunge. If you find you're getting too much tension in that lower back, that lunge will just help you, and just swap legs for your second set. That's it, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, squat with shoulder press. We're coming down, pushing up. Ready? Toes out to the side. Here we come, down, squat and push. You can do little baby ones if that's only for you. So you can see why this workout is going to keep burning even after we're done. Because we're working those shoulders and those legs really hard today. And the whole time, bracing that core. Okay, back to lateral arm raises. Feet are shoulder distance. Chest is lifted. Here we go. Remember, you can drop the weights or go for a lighter weight. But just try and breathe through it. It's your last one. Last set. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock. Straight out from those shoulders. Remember, you might only come halfway. That's okay too. You're working those shoulders. 2, 1. Okay, dumbbell split lunge jumps. Here we go. I'm going to go back to my 1, in towards my chest, and jump. Soft landing. Protecting your knees, keeping that chest lifted. Remember, you can just step it back if that's for you. Take the option that's best for you. Halfway there. Try not to collapse in those hips. Staying really square to the front. Keep going, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, God. Okay, triceps. Back to the triceps. Remember, it can be overhead, shave the head, or hinge it forward. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Come in that hinge. Pull the upper arm back in line with the torso and push it back. Full contraction. Slow release, full contraction. And breathe. Come on, Jane, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders. Halfway there. Almost done. We got one more exercise after this. Pull the belly in. 10 seconds left. You're doing great. Keep protecting that lower back. 3, 2, 1. Squat with shoulder press and you are done. Okay, if you want to, you can go single weight, push it up, pull it down, okay? Take the option that works for you. My knees clicking away. Make sure those knees are going over the toes. Chest is lifted. 10 seconds left. You guys can do it. Connect with those abs. 3, 2, 1. Yee-hoo! And that is day 22 done. Thank goodness. That wasn't easy today. Brilliant job, guys. Let's quickly stretch it out. So, pull that right quad in. Knees in line with each other. Heel to the bum. Contract the glute. Lift the chest. And stretch the quad. You might be starting to notice that actually you get a bit more stretch in the quad now, or it takes more of a pull to stretch the quad. Release that quad, fold it over, figure 4 stretch. Sit it back, find your balance. Because with those recovery days in between, we're working on lengthening our muscles and supporting this new strength that we're putting into them. So, for instance, my sister, we're gonna do the hamstring, sit it back, toe towards the ceiling. She's an iron lady, her cardio is amazing. So for her, all of the rest days, really working through the core and stretching have been a lot harder for her. And so everybody has their strength and weakness. But just check in with your body every now and then. Push that hip forward, squeeze the glutes, stretching that left quad. And just think, am I more flexible than I was 22 days ago? Can I do a full push-up? Can I do a full plank? Can I come up off my knees? Can I challenge myself a little bit more? Because definitely the strength is there. You should see a change in your body already. And if not visually, physically, there should be a massive difference. 22 days, we've been working hard. We've done weights, we've done cardio, plyometrics, Pilates, yoga, real balance of different things. Long workouts, short workouts, long-winded. Okay, so just check in with your body. Think about what is happening for you in your body. What changes have you made to your lifestyle? Do you still have junky days like I did yesterday? That's okay. That's totally okay. But maybe I should save a junky day for a day before a rest and recovery day, not before a hard cardio and weight day. But that is experience. You think I have that experience. Pull that shoulder down, stretch the arm across. Good job. Reach it up. Hands between the shoulders. Sorry, I got so busy talking there, I forgot to keep telling you what to do. I figure you're just watching me anyway. And let's reach those arms back, clasp the hands, squeeze the palms together, stretch those shoulders back. Stay standing upright for a minute, and then come into our forward fold. Allow the hands to be heavy, keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. And breathe. And then release the hands. Make sure you walk your feet in so that they're directly hip distance apart, so onto your sit bones. Bend your knees so your chest touches and your belly touches your thighs, and then begin to come up into a fold and keep your belly as close to those thighs as you can. So you might not be able to. Your knees might not be able to straighten, but keep thinking about pushing your belly towards those thighs and your head towards your toes, finding that length in those hamstrings. And then relax the knees, relax the hands. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way up. One vertebrae at a time, lengthening all the way up, and let's just stretch the forearms. So pull the fingertips away, slide the hand down, pull them away, stretching that lower arm. And then the other one. So you're stretching your forearm muscles here. Good job, and you are done. Well done. Day 22, 31 minutes, well 33 minutes actually, 33 minutes, 46 seconds of hard work, okay? Your body will still be burning this off for at least 20 minutes. So enjoy it. Maybe sit down and have a cup of coffee, and while you're drinking that cup of coffee, think, or a cup of tea, or a glass of wine, and think, you know what, my body's working really hard right now, and I'm doing nothing but relaxing, and I earned it. So tomorrow we have, I think, 18 minutes. Let me just check, because it says 13, but I know I added something to the workout. 22, we've got 22 minutes tomorrow. It's an up-down day. You don't need anything except for a wall. So make sure you are near a wall. It's not a whole wall workout like we were with day 6, but our last block is what I've added on, and it's a bit of wall, just isometric stuff. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, good fuel will help you with your workouts. So tomorrow's a hard day. Put good fuel in your body today, and then you can eat some junk because it's a rest day on day 24. And then we have our repeater day that we talked about on day 1. So we are doing day 1 again. So you have something to look forward to, and really, really benchmark yourself and think, where am I now compared to 25 days ago? So those are your next few days. Think about what you're putting in your body, and I'm super proud of you. Well done. Stay safe.